You drove a Volvo as a vampire? Right. You want to get over here as the car. Feature vampire. Okay, they're driving. Edward's Volvo speeds along the two-lane highway. Bella glances at Edward. Might ask him more questions, but he seems to be wrestling with his own thoughts. Finally,
I think I'm warm enough now.
she reaches for the heater dial. He does as well. Their hands touch and hold a moment too long. An electric current connecting them.
Your hand is still freezing cold.
He pulls his head away, but she keeps looking at it. Next scene, Bella's room. On Bella. You're gone.
Not me.
The room, the camera's on Bella, not you on Bella. That comes in the board. Okay. Too soon. She closes the curtains. She closes the curtains. Smart move. She struggles with the curtains. Oh yeah, there she goes. She closes the curtains. Then reaches for the book she bought earlier. She thumbs through, laying the pepper spray within reach. What? Insert the book. I can't pronounce this. Okay, Katie, help me with it. Kilowatt Folk Stories and Art?
Quileute.
Quileute. Thank you. Folk Stories and Art. As she leaves through, we see photos of aged carved masks. Comical, menacing, haunting. Then she stops on a photo of a white mask with black eyes and row of sharp teeth. The inscription reads, "The Cold One." Bella quickly goes to her computer and Googles "Cold One." Several beer ads appear. Frustrated, she closes the pop-ups, revealing a link to "The Cold One." Okay, how do you say this? Apoptomic? What's this one?
Apoptomic?
I have no idea.
Apoptomic. Intercut between Bella and the computer screen. Oh my gosh. Several pictures begin loading. The seductive that thing with his ice blue skin devouring his victims in tapestries, engravings, paintings. Creatures beautiful and horrific, craving skeleton demons attacking villages, perfectly sculpted predators, luring innocent maidens. It's all murder, blood, sexuality. Then several words leap out in quick succession. Speed, strength, cold, skinned, immortal. Then finally, blood drinker. And we land on a picture of a handsome man biting a woman's white neck. Flash pop to the same picture and it momentarily comes alive. But now it's Edward biting Bella's neck.
Oh,
Blood
really?
dripping. Edward biting Bella's neck. Blood dripping back on Bella. She reels back to the computer in utter disbelief. You're gone. You're gone now. Go away.
It's not possible.
Off Bella's face, struggling to make sense of it all. Okay, next scene is the forest. Bella stands amid the trees, waiting.
Deer?
Then the sounds of the forest abruptly drop out. Yeah, we need a deer. Kevin! There is a sexy deer sitting in the woods next to her.
Give him a minute. He's getting dressed.
The deer is getting dressed. Puts on his cardboard box and his safety helmet of antlers. Yes. That's his W35 kitchen stuff. Yeah, that's good, right there. Bella stands amid the trees waiting for the sounds of the forest abruptly drop out. A predator is near. Edward appears. She doesn't turn around, it beats.
You're impossibly fast and strong. Your skin is pale white, ice cold. Your eyes change color, and sometimes you speak like you're from a different time.
Turns to face him now.
You never eat food, or drink, or come out in the sunlight, and you said no to the beach trip after only you heard where it was because of the treaty.
This last registers with him. She steps closer to him.
How old are you?
17.
How long have you been 17?
A long beat as we begin to circle them. He sees he can't hide anymore. Honesty is an enormous risk, but he has to take it.
A while.
She inhales. She knew, but it's still shocking. We circle them faster.
I know what the cold ones are, what you are.
Say it. Out loud. Say it.
All sound suddenly drops out. We hear only her whisper.
Vampire.
They seem to hover in momentarily status. Him utterly exposed, her reality utterly rocked.
Are you afraid?
No.
Angry.
Then ask me the most basic question. What do we eat?
You won't hurt me. You're different.
You think you know me?
He glares at her. She holds him down. Suddenly, he takes her by the hand, starts walking.
Where are we going?
Up the mountain, out of the cloud bank. You need to see what I really am. What I was like in the harsh light of the sun.
No, the sunlight will kill you.
Myth! You need to see the truth.
He pulls her, but she stumbles.
Slow down.
Suddenly, he's right next to her.
Are you afraid?
No.
Then come with me. Someplace where no one can protect you.
Keep going.
Where I could do what I wanted to do from the first moment I met you.
Their proximity is intense, riveting, both of them.
I'm not afraid.
You should be.
He abruptly and effortlessly scoops her up into his arms.
Let's work on this. Let's go.
Then he flings her onto his back. And starts running. Okay, now you're good. Forest, running as in the opening sequence, ever races through the forest, dark trunks stroping past as he picks up speed faster and faster. Bella clings to his back as it seems he'll collide with the trees, but he avoids them with supernatural grace. It's frightening, nauseating.
Are you afraid?
No!
A meadow, contiguous, perfect circle of swaying grass, wildflowers, and butterflies sunlight. You guys are done. You made it there. Here, a stream nearby, and a deer. Bella looks around and finally sees Edward, his shirt open. Standing nearby in the shade of some trees, he watches her cautiously. She takes a step towards him, but he holds up a hand. She waits. Finally, he takes a deep breath and steps into the shade.
This is why we don't show ourselves in sunlight.
As the sun hits him, Edward's skin literally sparkles as if embedded with thousands of tiny diamonds. He chokes on the perfume. He's magnificent, shimmering like a statue carved from glittering crystal. He moves towards her.
This is what I am.
He nears, clearly expecting her to recoil, but
You're beautiful.
he realizes that she's in awe. She reaches to touch him, but he immediately backs into the shadows, his skin normal again. Appalled.
Beautiful? I'm a killer, Bella. This is a skin of a killer.
His arm just into a shaft of light, sparkling again.
I don't believe that.
Because you believe the lie, the camouflage. I'm the world's most dangerous predator. Everything about me invites you in. My voice. Yeah. My face. Even my smell.
That's
Yeah.
Everything like that.
He's suddenly behind her, then in front of her. Okay, let's do it. Suddenly behind her, then in front of her, then by a tree. Darting so fast, then by a deer. We only see where he lands.
As if you could outrun me. As if you could fight me off.
He promptly rips off a large tree limb, then throws it against a tree trunk with explosive force. Bella flinches, but holds her ground, unshakable.
I'm designed to kill.
I don't care.
I've killed people.
It doesn't matter.
I wanted to kill you. I've never wanted a human's blood so much in my life. I'm dangerous to you.
I trust you.
Don't.
I trust you, Edward. I'm here.
She takes his hand. He reels at the warmth of her touch. She leans in, drawn to him, unaware that her throat is nearing his lips. Then suddenly, he's gone. She looks over to find he's on the other side of the meadow, catching his breath.
You took me by surprise. I don't know how to do this.
He moves back toward her, slowly, limping.
Me and my family and I, we're different from others of our kind. We're not nomadic. We have a permanent home. We only hunt animals. We learn to control our thirst.
Shaking his head.
But you, your scent, it's like a drug to me. My own personal brand of heroin.
Realizing.
Oh, I thought you hated me when we met.
I did. Sorry. For making me want you so badly. I'm still not sure I can control myself.
He reaches her again.
I know you can.
He's utterly vulnerable as he looks at her, searching her face for clues. Blue's Clues.
I wish I could understand this thing you see in me. You look at me with those eyes.
Frustrated.
I can't read your mind. Tell me what you're thinking.
I'm afraid.
Stricken, he sinks gracefully to his knees. Okay. Sorry, Anne. In the grass, devastated.
Good.
She sinks down in front of him.
Oh, not that. I'm afraid you'll disappear. That I'll lose you.
Amazed, elated.
You don't know how long I've looked for you.
They share a smile. Then he reaches towards her neck, pausing.
Be very
She does so, exercising great control. He places his hand on her throat. It's so exposed, so vulnerable. The rush between them is overwhelming. But Bella doesn't move. He brushes his hand up her cheek, then lowers it to her heart.
We'll go to the shoulder.
Clouds float past the sun. They're both overwhelmed, taking each other in.
And so the lion fell for the lamb.
Stupid lamb.
Sick, masochistic lion.
Breaking up on the two of them, lying together, as close as they dare, his hand to her heart.